When you create a chart or graph with matplotlib, the first thing you'll notice is that it's teeny tiny. And you probably think, how do I resize this thing? Well, I'm going to show you. So the first thing you need to know is that by default, these charts are 640 pixels wide by 480 pixels tall. So to change it on the plot, look for the figure function and then pass the fig size, and then you're going to set the width and the height. Now, the thing about matplotlib's fig size API is that it's in inches, which is probably not super helpful to you. So we're going to convert this to pixels. So if you wanted something that was 600 pixels by 600 pixels, instead, what you would do is divide by 100. So there's 100 pixels in every inch. So that gives you 6 by 6. So if we wanted something that was 1280 by 720, that would be 12.8 by 7.2. And that gives us a chart that's 1280 by 720. Now, if you have a bunch of charts, which you often do in something like a Jupyter Notebook, like I do here, you probably don't want to specify the size on every single one of those. That would be laborious. So what you want to do is specify the same size for all the charts in the notebook. So to do that, on the plot, look for the RC params, which is runtime configuration params object. And then you're going to specify the figure.fig size, kind of like we did before, and then set it equal to your width and your height. So if we wanted something that was, say, 640 pixels by 640 pixels, what would that be? That's right, 6.4 by 6.4, correct. And if we run this, all of these charts will now be 640 pixels by 640 pixels. And if you want to override that for a specific chart, just call the figure function on that chart. It will apply to that chart only. Now there's a third way to do this by using style sheets. So you can create a new file. Doesn't really matter what you can call it anything. Just make sure it has an MP style file extension. And then in here, you're going to do just like you did before, figure.fig size with a colon this time and no parenthesis, just a comma separated list. So let's go back to our 1280 by 720, 7.2. And then we just need to tell this notebook to use that style sheet. So to do that, go to the plot.style.use and then just the path to your style sheet. There it is. And now if we run this, we should get a bunch of charts that are 1280 by 720. And we do. And again, if you wanted to resize this specific chart, you would call the figure function here, remember, with the fig size. And if we wanted it to be 200 pixels by 200 pixels, 2 by 2, run this. And then this chart will be smaller than all the rest. Those are the ways I know of to resize a chart or graph with matplotlib. Do you know of any ways that I missed? Let us know in the comments. Hey, if you like this video and subscribe. And check out our other videos on data science, Python, Jupyter Notebooks, and Visual Studio Code. Happy coding!